Ignorance of MGC organizations. So we're pretty much going to start with, what Kit Ab 1922 put on this video, and she's commented multiple times before on other videos and even stories. But pretty much what I'm getting at, my point is that this isn't the first. There's been multiple people affiliated with Greek organizations, D9, not D9. You get the gist of it. And I just want to say this to everyone like her who think like her, right? Why do MGC organizations step and stroll why do they stroll in the first place? A lot of D9 organizations taught MGC how to, stroll and step. And on top of that, they can stroll, they can step. Yeah. So instead of people, cherry picking on, whenever someone messes up, realize that everybody messes up every now and then, whether they be D9, BGLO, or MGC. That's the one thing I wanted to address. Second is I'm just addressing the hypocrisy. It's I know there's this thing called, doing your research. I don't know if people still do that because I know it's really prevalent with D9. I'm just wondering since there's so many people who, say do your research, I'm just wondering do they do their research on other organizations or other MGC organizations? Because it literally just takes I don't know 1 minute to look up the organization, do your research, and figure out, oh, this is why they're strolling. You know what I'm saying? But it's just interesting. And for all those, because their next question is probably gonna be oh, they haven't earned the right. This is they're copying, or they're making fun of tradition or all this stuff. I don't know. I just want to say BGLOs or Black Letter Greek organizations got their ideas from the white frats and white sororities, because they came first. And I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't seem like they address them, their history. So it's and on top of that, they got a lot of the ideas, or almost all the ideas, and then remixed it, changed some stuff up, right? And they came up with Black Letter Greek organizations, and I love it because I love the scholarship. I love what they all do. I love how they make people like me, black skin, feel welcomed in this country. But yeah, I'm just really just trying to just put stuff out there and address stuff because I feel like it needed to be addressed for a long time. There's a lot of the time all this hate you see on social media about oh dude, these Black Greek letter organizations or all these people who hate MGC. A lot of the times they wouldn't, say this to your face or up front. A lot of the times it's just blown out of proportion. Because I'm pretty sure you can go to a lot of these campuses and see that, their MGC and D9 or shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of this is just blown out of proportion. It usually just all comes down to the university and the history of the university. Don't, pay too much attention to a lot of this social media stuff. That's what I keep telling people. You can't let these, people, influence you to the degree that they are, because a lot of the times they wouldn't say a lot of the stuff they're doing or saying to your face, and a lot of the times they're ignorant and don't know what they're talking about sometimes or what it is that you are. So it's not even worth the effort or energy. Protect your energy. And lastly, I'm Marcus, and if you want to do some research, here's a book to help you out. Take it easy, guys.